All right, Clint Mathis, new fire assistant coach. Talk about how this whole thing went down and how you got signed up with Frank Yallop.
I mean, I've known Frankie for a long time. He actually didn't know I was into coaching and was coaching with the under 20 national team with Tab Ramos, and ran into the technical director here, Brian Bliss, and we were just talking over dinner, just joking around. And then I was asking him if he has found all of his assistants, and he was like, "Yeah, he's talked to some guys, but hadn't found anybody." I was like, "Well, he hadn't talked to me yet," and so it kind of sparked the conversation. I was able to sit down with Brian and Frankie in Florida when I was down there with the U20s before the draft, and we were able to talk about it, and had the same kind of ideas. And it's a great opportunity for me to be able to work with a guy like Frankie, who has had the experience not only as a player but also success as a coach. Winning a couple championships. So it's a great honor, and I look forward to really kind of helping revamp and getting Chicago back into the playoffs and winning championships like they should be.
You join a technical staff full of defenders: Frank Yallop, Brian Bliss, C.J. Brown. You're an attacker. I'm sure that's part of what you're bringing to the staff.
No, for sure. I mean, I think if you look back along my career, I was one of those guys that, tried to be very creative, tried to make things happen, attack with speed. And, I think that's what Frankie was looking, for in another assistant coach, already having himself and CJ. So, really going to try to work with the attack to, try to keep the ball and really, put the ball in the back of the net. And that's what we need to do in an organized fashion. So hopefully I can bring a lot of my expertise and what I've done in my career, into the young guys and even the veterans of this team.
We were talking the other day. You only scored one goal against the Fire in your career, and you seem to remember it well. What are your memories overall of your playing days against the Fire?
I mean, I definitely think, fans alike would say, in the past few years is different than what I used to play against with the Peter Novaks, the Ante Razovs, the Chris Armises. I mean, that's why he just had to bring it up and throw the dagger in that I've only scored one goal. But, yeah, those are tough teams to play in. Hopefully, with Frank coming here, CJ, who played on those teams as well, can bring that type of, tenacity and that winning mentality back to the city of Chicago and the Chicago Fire, because I think that there's just so much to offer here as an organization and in a city itself.